Let's start this morning just by finding a comfortable seat. Always up to you whether your legs are crossed or they're out in front of you. I saw Maggie grab a pillow and boost her sits bones up so that her knees drop below her hips, which is super wise. Makes sitting so much nicer on the lower back. So however you've got your bottom body, you might wiggle, ensure that those sits bones are connected. Engage your belly button and solar plexus in towards the spine, and let the core, let the belly be what holds you up. Might roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down, potentially a few times. A lot of us hold our tension, our worries in our shoulders. Maybe your head moves a little side to side, or you turn it like yes, then no, half neck rolls, whatever you need to do to get your neck to relax a little bit. Eventually we'll land where our ears are right over our shoulders. And if we haven't closed the eyes yet, I'd invite you to consider closing your eyes. Maybe your cheeks and your forehead relaxes. Could even release the jaw, drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth down. Feel the length of your midline all the way from the pelvic floor up through your torso. Let your neck be long, particularly the back of the neck. And lift through the crown of your head. Maintaining that lift, let your shoulders drop down. And again, relax your forehead and your cheeks. Perhaps you do it again. Feel the lift from pelvic floor all the way up through your midline, lifting through the crown of the head so the back of the neck even lengthens. Maintain the lift and soften the face and the shoulders. Maybe your hips can soften a little bit. Let the knees drop down. Notice your breath this morning. That does bother, whether it's two. We're so spoiled here in Montana with our fresh air. Likely one of those things that we just take for granted. Notice where the mind is this morning. And what you're thinking about. Whether the movement of the mind is fast or slower. Knowing that you're here on your mat, not just for your body this morning, but to practice yoga means to practice mindfulness, to learn to direct our thoughts where we wish them to be rather than where they'll just go on their own, to slow them. As your body breathes, you might feel your sits bones sinking a little deeper into your mat, your shoulders softening a bit more. Letting yourself settle here. Centering yourself. If you need to lengthen your breath to help this process, go ahead and at least find belly breath. Very often it's belly, ribs, and collarbone. That's 3-part breath. Sometimes we need to even lift the glottis in the back of the throat and create that ocean sound. The vibration just helps to quiet the mind, to calm the nervous system. With your next inhale, allow your palms to come together, your thumbs to tuck in at the heart. Maybe you choose to bow the chin towards the chest. This being your opportunity to set an intention. It can be as simple as to stay connected to breath or work with the mind to keep it in the body. To really relax your muscles. Who knows? Whatever you need this morning, set your intention. We'll draw our thumbs to the forehead, that spot right between our eyebrows. Bringing the thumbs back to the heart. Let's weave our fingers together. Pull the hands up to the base of the head, tuck the chin to the chest, and let the elbows slide all the way towards each other. Feeling the length to the back of the neck. Perhaps you feel the shoulder blades on your back body. They're moving out and away from each other. With an inhale, we're going to lift the head, open those elbows up wide and open the throat. Your exhale then will tuck the chin, elbows slide together. Inhaling to lift back up, open the elbows, the throat, feel the shoulder blades slide towards each other. Exhaling, chin tucks, elbows together. Inhaling to lift up and open. Exhaling, tuck down. Keep going, just back and forth with your breath. Really aware of the shoulder blades. Just sliding away, sliding towards each other. Maybe you also notice the front of your chest. When those elbows are apart, those muscles generally have to really lengthen. Next time chin is tucked and elbows are together, you'll let your arms lift up and slide back down to your lap. Keeping our fingers weaved together, we're going to move to barrel breath. Your elbows will keep a little micro bend, but an inhale will lift the arms and open the throat again. Exhaling, arms float down, chin tucks down. Inhaling to lift, open your throat. Exhaling to lower. Inhale, lift. Notice the pause at the top of the breath. Exhale, lower. Pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to lower. Let's lift again. Stay up. Bring your head so your chin is level with the earth. And let's gently twist the head to the right. Bring the head back to the middle. And twist your head to the left. Back to the middle. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Try to straighten your arms, just getting as long as we can get. Notice your sits bones are still connected. And most of us, when they're here, our body is going to tell us that we want to let a shoulder drop towards a hip, like lean towards the right. Come back to center, lean towards the left. And going side to side just a few times, you'll notice that your sits bones stay grounded. And if you use your core to literally pull that shoulder towards the hip, then it allows there to be length in that opposite side body. Good, next time you're back at center, you'll unweave your hands, let them float down, and let them land on your knees. Shoulders will roll up towards the ears, back and down a couple times. Nice. So hands are on our knees. Let's tuck our chin to our chest. Let it hang heavy, aware of the length to the back of the neck again. Your shoulders are soft. Tuck your tailbone between your legs and let your spine reach back. So you're arching, you're in seated cat. With an inhale, you'll move back through a neutral spine, open the throat, roll the shoulders back and down, and then let your little tailbone rock back and up so you're in a seated cow. Take a breath in. Exhale, move it back, seated cat. Inhale forward to cow. Exhaling back. And let's go back and forth at our own pace. You can definitely speed this up by speeding your breath up. Or you could pause and take a breath or two in one of or both of these poses. Might also let the spine move side to side, kind of like you're, I don't know, a snake and it's slithering. Just moving our spine in all directions is what we're after. We'll do 2 more breaths, moving in whatever way we're moving. And then it'll be an inhale that just brings us back to center. Let's move front leg to the back leg to the front, just so we can adjust our seat for a minute. Sitting's hard, and so we work with the body. Hands back on our knees. Let's take our torso over that right knee. Roll it between our legs, over the left, back and around. Just finding circles, nice slow circles, your core still engaged. Your sits bones are still connected. When you're in the middle, like your chest is reaching down between your legs, let's pause. Roll the shoulders back. Imagine the crown of your head is just straight out from the rest of your spine. Your chin's not necessarily touched, nor is it like lifting. Just neutral. Maybe very subtle side to side movement with the torso. If you're curious about the lower back or the hips, pausing right there in the center. Use an inhale, come on up. Nice, we need to go other direction with our circles. So over that left knee, between our legs, over the right, back and around. Just nice and slow. I think there's so many places where we forget to keep our core engaged, or we think it's not important. I hope that you're just mindful of that right now, so you're protecting the lower back. Next time you're forward between your legs, you're gonna pause. This time your hands and your arms will come out in front of you, and you're gonna use your hands and your arms to just push your butt back towards the earth. At the same time you're pushing your butt back, you're dropping your chest towards the ground. Softening your hips, dropping your pelvic floor. Nice, if you want, you'll tuck the chin here and let your back body bend. You don't have to though, totally up to you. Good, if you've got your back body bent, come back to a neutral spine. Then inhale, bring your torso up. Awesome, let's kick our feet to the side, roll around so we can meet on all fours. And once on all fours, I'm imagining that your legs will want to lengthen out, like your hips want to be open. So maybe you just do one leg at a time where you reach the toes back. Heel maybe pushes back towards the wall behind you. I like to roll my thigh bone around in the hip socket, just where we drop the heel out to the side of the mat and then bring it to the ceiling, drop it in towards the middle of the mat. Especially after sitting for so long, that's a nice release in the hips. Awesome, when you've got one done, you'll do the other. Definitely not a hurry. Very rarely are we on any type of like time schedule in yoga. Sometimes when we're doing sun salutations and we're very specifically connecting them to the breath. But even then, we listen to the body, and if the body isn't okay with it, we just move with what serves the body. Good, bring both knees so they're back under your hips. Let's come on to our fingertips, like all the way up. And just feel the strength in your hands. Roll the shoulders back away from the ears and reach forward with the crown of the head. Good, then drop your hands so your palms are planted. You're gonna tuck your toes, take a breath in, use your exhale, get up and back to your down dog. Feet likely pedal. Whether you're pedaling the feet or you're still, let your hips be high and back. Keep your core engaged. Remember, protect that lower back. And we'll take one more breath. Extra breath in and exhale to drop our knees to the earth. Inhaling our right foot forward between our hands. Let's bring our torso up, hands to the knee, shoulders rolling back and down. And check out your back foot. You might be able to peek at it or just feel it. Feel if your heel rolls out or if your heel stays like right in line with your knee, your toes. Let's try to keep that heel in line so that that bottom leg stays active. And then we'll gently let our hips move forward, like gravity takes them forward to open up that hip, and gravity takes them back. Maybe your front leg straightens, bringing it forward, letting it move back and forth, totally your pace. Good, next time you're back, stay back, bring your hands to your hips and level off your hips so your front leg is straight. Your toes are pointing down right now, like gripping the mat even. Level hips. Then pull your toes up towards your shin. Keep your hips level, and it's tricky to balance. Nice job. Keep breathing. Feel the back of that leg lengthen. I suppose if you need a little more, you could take a hinge at the hip. Good, you'll bend that front knee, plant the foot, bring your torso down, your hands down, and let's hang out here for a sec. If we have blocks, this is a really nice place for our blocks to make our arms longer. Keeping your left hand down, bring your right hand to your knee. Take a breath in. With an exhale, let's twist our shoulders towards the right. And see if it can just be your shoulders. Like the rest of your spine stays steady. Exhale, untwist. You'll plant both hands so you can bring that front foot back, knee under the hip, and left one forward. You're bringing the torso up, hands to the knee. And just as we did on the other side, our hips slide forward. And our hips move back. We're aware of that back heel, whether it's like flopping out or whether we're keeping everything nice and in line, keeping that leg engaged. And totally your pace as to how far, how long you come forward. Next time you're back, let's go ahead and stay back. Bring our hands to the hips. Level those hips, press your toes down like your toes are trying to grip your mat. And then lift the toes towards the shin. So you rock onto that heel. If you need more, of course, you could hinge at the hips, maintain those shoulders back and down, belly in. Nice, if you're hinged at all, come up. Bring that foot to the earth, bend that front knee, and bring your hands down. Hang out here. Remember, great place for your blocks, so your arms are longer. We'll keep right hand planted, left hand to our knee. Breath in, breath out to twist shoulders, only shoulders to the left. Breath in, breath out to untwist, both hands down so you can bring both knees back. They're under your hips. Take a breath in, exhaling, you're up and back to your down dog. Maybe feet pedal. Either way, hips are high, hips are back. You're thinking about that lumbar curve, your neutral spine, even when you're upside down. Nice, take one more breath. Extra inhale. Exhale to drop the knees. Inhaling right foot forward again. Inhaling torso up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Pull your belly in, your back heel right in line with the rest of your body. We're going to twist again this time. Left hand over to the right knee, right hand to the hip. Roll those shoulders back. Take a breath in and use your exhale. Twist shoulders to the right. Yep, just shoulders. Check in with your spine. If it's appropriate, your solar plexus, right where your ribs come together, that can begin to twist as well. Breath in, breath out, I'll untwist you. Hinge at the hips, bring your hands down so you can bring your front knee back. Knees are under the hip. Left foot is forward. Inhaling, torso up, hands to the knee. We're keeping our back heel right in line. Right hand stays put, left hand to that hip. Take your breath in, get tall. Exhale to twist, just shoulders. Check in with spine. If it's appropriate to add the solar plexus, it begins to turn to the left as well. Take a breath in. With your exhale, untwist. Breath in here. Exhale to hinge the hips. Inhale, front foot back, knees under the hip. Let's tuck our toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're up and back to our down dog. Hips high and hips back. Maybe you lift your armpits, lower your armpits, lift your armpits. Feel the shoulder blades as they slide on the back body. Remember, in down dog, it really is more important to keep the alignment of our spine, like the hips high and back, than it is to keep our legs straight. I think most of us, because we're walkers or hikers, our hamstrings really are tight and short. And so it's important that our knees are bent a little bit. Awesome. One more breath. Following inhale and an exhale to drop those knees to the earth. Let's untuck our toes, send our butt back towards our heels. Bring our forehead towards the earth and find our version of child's pose. Softening the belly. I suppose if you're active here, you'd still be pushing with your arms, your butt back towards your heels. But if you're choosing a passive stance, you're really trying to relax those shoulders, the neck, the hips, the back body. If your arms are wrapped around your legs, let's bring them forward. We'll lift our head so it's up between the arms. You're going to walk your hands, your arms, your torso towards the right, and then press down with your left butt. And I press my, it's like I press my left full palm down into the ground, and my right fingertips, they're going to push and help push my butt back towards my heels. And then it's a heck of a stretch in that left side body. Breath in, breath out will walk you back to the middle. Take a breath in the middle. Use your exhale, walk your hands, your arms, your torso to the left. And same thing here, you might plant your right hand and then use your left arm or hand to kind of push your butt back towards your heels. Breath in, breath out will bring us back to the middle. Inhaling to come to tabletop. Use your exhale, your up and back to your down dog. Feet pedal if they want to pedal. Maybe a leg lifts if it wants to lift. One more breath. Then an inhale, we'll walk our feet forward so we can meet at forward fold. Chin tucked in, shoulders soft, knees bent accordingly so that your belly's resting on your thighs. We know this, protecting lower back always. Inhaling to slide ourselves halfway, flat back. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, arms out like giant wings. Inhale to come all the way up. Palms come together and slide down to heart with your exhale. Inhaling to lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge the hips, find your forward fold. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's inhale, right foot back. Exhale to drop our knee. Inhale, torso up and arms up. Exhale, torso down, all the way down. Inhaling, front foot is back. You're in plank high or low. Exhaling to lower to your earth. Inhaling to find our cobra, and let's hold this cobra for a sec. Roll those shoulders way back and down. Nice, and push through your hands, get to your knees, tuck your toes, you're up and back to your down dog. Inhaling, right foot needs to come forward. Exhaling, back knee down. Inhale, torso up, arms up. Exhale, torso down. Let's inhale, back foot forward. Exhale, forward fold, tuck your chin. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees, arms out like wings. Your inhale brings you all the way up. Exhale, hands together, down to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, drop your knee. Inhale, torso up. This time, exhale, hands together, down to heart. So we're going to twist again. Our intention is to try to twist the shoulders to the left, drop the right elbow to the left knee, and then stack our forearms. If that's too much, you'll do the same thing that we did before with right hand on left knee, left hand behind the hip. So here our solar plexus is twisting. That twist is moving down the spine. Nice job. Take a breath in. Exhale to untwist. Inhale, lift your arms up, stretch tall. Exhale, everything comes down. Inhaling, front foot is back. Plank high or low. Exhale to the earth. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale to your down dog. Hips high, hips back, couple breaths. Next inhale, right foot is forward. Exhaling, back knee is down. Inhale, torso up, arms up. Exhaling, hands together, down to heart. Take your breath in. Exhale, shoulders twist to the right, left elbow to the right knee. Our forearms stack, and we've got our twist. Remember, core stays engaged. Inhale, exhale to untwist. Inhale, lift up, get really long. Exhale, everything comes down. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, back foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhaling to come all the way up. Exhale, hands together, down to heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. This time, keep your knee up. Bring your hands to your front knee and lift your torso. So high lunge. We're gonna keep right hand put, left hand to the hip, shoulders twist towards the left. Nice job. Inhale, exhale, untwist. Take a breath in, get tall. Exhale, hinge your hips, hands are down. Inhale, front foot is back. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, cobra. And up and back, down dog. Nice big breath. Next inhale, right foot is forward. Our back knee is up. We're bringing torso up, hands on that front knee. Shoulders way back, way down. We keep our left hand on that front leg, right hand to the hip. Take your breath in and exhale, twist shoulders to the right. Inhale, exhale, untwist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hinge at the hips, get your hands down and hop your back foot forward. Forward fold. Nice big breaths. Inhaling halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, arms out like wings. We're all the way up. Hands together, down to heart. We've got one more. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. We're coming up with a torso. And this time we're gonna try to bring this right elbow to this left knee. Stack our forearms. And again, shoulders twist towards the left. Solar plexus also. Inhale. Exhale, untwist. Lift your torso up. Turn your back foot, plant it. And then let's bring the left elbow to the left knee, right hand to the hip, and twist our chest towards the right. Maybe top arm to the ceiling or alongside the ear, whatever. Good, if top arm is up, bring it back to the hip. Inhale here. Exhale to turn your torso so it's over the front leg. Hands to the earth, toes of the back foot. We need to bring our front foot back. Plank high or low. Take your breath in. Exhale to the earth. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale up and back, down dog. Nice big breaths. Last side, and inhale brings right foot forward. Your back knee is up. Inhaling, torso up, find your balance. Awesome, we're bringing this time left elbow towards that right knee, stacking our forearms so palms are together, but those elbows are just a straight line. And the shoulders are twisting to the right, potentially solar plexus joints. Inhale. Exhale to untwist. Inhale, lift your torso up. Exhale, turn your back foot, plant it. Awesome. Right elbow to the right knee. You're shifting, twisting that chest to the left, bringing top arm up to the ceiling, or dropping it alongside your ear. Nice, top arm to the ceiling. Exhale, hand to your hip, twist your torso back over that front leg, so over your mat. Toes of the back foot, hands to the earth. Let's bring our front foot back into plank one more time. Breath in, breath out to lower to the earth. Bring your hands out in front of you, stacked, forehead to your hands. Relax your body. If you need to wiggle, open the hips a little more, of course you'll do it. We'll bend our knees and just let our feet tick-tock back and forth, side to side. And let those thigh bones move around in the hip sockets. Let your feet circle. We'll circle one way, and then they'll circle the other way. And then those feet will just drop back to the earth. Forehead is rested, or chin, however it is you lie on the belly. You're gonna bring your right arm out to the side like a half of a giant T. Your left hand will move mid-chest level. And we're gonna use that left hand and your left foot probably to help you roll towards that right side. And then some of us will bring our left foot up and over and like reach back into this twist. But it's a twist in the spine and it's a wild shoulder opener. I can't even remember what they call this right now. Great, take a breath in. Exhale, slowly come back to your belly. You'll bring right hand in, mid-chest level. Left one out like you're half of a giant T. You're gonna use that right hand, right foot or knee to help roll you to your left side. Maybe your right knee bends and reaches back and over. Awesome, take a breath in. Exhale, come on back to your belly. Let's stack our hands and rest the forehead again. Soften your belly, your butt, your legs. Soften your shoulders. Notice lower back right now. We're going to reach forward with one arm or the other, just up alongside our ear. Other hand comes to mid-chest level to help us roll to the side. And we're actually rolling all the way to the back body. So you'll scooch so you're on your mat when you get on your back. And once on your mat, your knees will be bent. Your shoulders will wiggle, trying to get them relaxed. Maybe you tuck the tailbone a little or slide your butt down towards your heels a bit more so you've got more support for the lower back. And then let's bring our feet so they're hip distance apart. And let our knees just rock a little side to side, just enough that your hip, like right hip lifts off the ground. Maybe an inch or two, left hip will reach off the ground. And actually, even though the knees are rocking, I guess it's a little different here than windshield wiper because you're pushing the knee forward in order to get your hip off the ground. I hope that makes sense. Just doing the hip rockers. Side to side, over and over. Good, we'll pause in the middle. Let your right hip, while it's on the ground, let it slide up towards your right shoulder, then slide it down. Left hip slides up and slides down, and you're gonna go side to side. These are hip hikers. There's as little muscle engagement as possible. Good, we're back then at the middle. Letting both our knees drop towards the right. Your feet are going to stay on the earth, but top knee lifts up towards the middle, drops out and over to the left, legs are open just for a sec, the bottom leg catches, and both will land to the left. Your top knee is your leader, let it move up towards the middle, dropping out and open, bottom leg catches, both are to the right. Good, top knee again. You're going to carry yourself side to side at your own pace. More of an active practice today. Lots of twisting with lots of warm muscles from the movement. Eventually, we're going to meet with the knees in the middle. They're bent, still hip distance apart. Let's stretch our arms to the ceiling and then drop them alongside the ears. Maybe our palms roll to the ceiling and then they roll towards each other. And back to the ceiling so your arm bones are moving a bit in the shoulder socket. Inhaling, arms back to the ceiling. Let your right arm come down like it's crossing over your chest. Left hand to that left elbow. So we do this seated or standing, it's the same thing. But here the earth has you supported in the back, the shoulders. Bringing both arms to the ceiling. Other one's gonna fall across your chest, that hand to the elbow to just hug it in. Your shoulder tries to stay back and down, supported by your earth. Both arms to the ceiling. We're gonna bend them like we're almost like we would go into eagle and grab our shoulder blades. The right one will be over top of left, and you're just reaching for those shoulder blades. Squeezing down and in. I like to tuck my chin here, engage my core, and lift the shoulders and the head up. Wiggle the shoulders a little side to side, and then bring the shoulders and the head back down. I'm just holding it. Take a breath in. Exhale to unwind your arms both to the ceiling. Left one over right. You're coming back down, elbows bent, finding shoulder blades like the best giant hug for yourself ever. If you wish to engage core, lift your shoulders and your head again. Maybe you wiggle a little side to side with the shoulders, and then come back down. Unwinding our arms, lifting them to the ceiling. Let's drop them alongside our ears again. Let the palms roll to the ceiling. Let your shoulders relax. Let your chest relax. Notice what knees are doing. It might be that you want to move the feet together, soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out and open. If you've got knees out and open, let's pull them back up, soles of the feet to the earth. Inhale, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, draw them out and open, a giant T, and relax the shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees drop to the right. We're gonna just let them stay there, just dropping. Your spinal twist. Last one, maybe head turns to the left. If head is turned, bring it back to the middle. Your knees, with the top knee being the lead, knees move to the middle. And then they drop to the left. If we want, the head turns to the right. And inhale, we'll bring our head to the middle. Inhale, knees to the middle. Maybe the knees rock a little side to side, just releasing lower back, hips. One last time. I know some of you prefer to bring knees into the torso, hands to the knees, and rock that way. Actually, that way we'll connect more of our lower back. Maybe if lower back is still tender, that's your choice. Could also circle the knees. And as you rock, whether it's through knees in or it's feet down. If you notice like tender spots on the back of your hips, it really is a great opportunity for you to pause and let the earth press into those muscles, almost like it's going to massage them or use pressure to release them. If there's any other release you know your body appreciates, please go there. Eventually we will find our way towards corpse pose. But like we said before, no hurry. We want our lower back and our hips to be as happy about corpse pose as possible. Sometimes we get the legs out and the lower back's talking to us. And so we need to bring the legs back in. Wherever you settle, make sure that your shoulders can relax. Your eyes closed. We shift from a movement-based practice or meditation now to stillness, where we're exercising the mind. May let your face soften, forehead, cheeks. Your eyes might even drop back in your eye socket. Crown of your head, back of your head relaxes. Down through the back of your neck. Your throat. Relaxing your shoulders. Your upper arms and your elbows. Relax your forearms down and out into your hands and your fingers. You can let your chest relax and your belly. Your upper back. Mid back moving towards your lower back. Relaxing your butt and your hips. And feet. Even your, let your body be relaxed. Let it be soft. A lot of the times we think in meditation we're trying to create stillness in our mind, like we create here in our body. And for some of us, maybe with years and years and years of practice, we'll be able to do that. But for now, we just observe the movement of the mind. It's as though thoughts happen, and we just understand those thoughts as electricity moving through the brain, witnessing the thoughts. If we find that we get caught in a thought, if we direct our attention towards it instead of witnessing it, we can come back to the body, like relax, we're back to the breath. Wherever your awareness is, do bring it back to breath. Lengthen your inhale, let your belly rise. Exhale, belly deflates. Inhaling to fill up. Exhaling out your mouth. 2 more breaths that way. You'll wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Let your head move from side to side. With an inhale, we'll lift the arms to the ceiling and exhale to drop them alongside our ears. With an inhale, stretch out again. And exhale, relax. Inhale to stretch. And exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, stretch, even engage your butt, like really, really stretch. And then exhale, relax, relax your butt. Bend your knees. Let your hips shift one way or another so that you can roll to the side. You've got your arm there to support your head and your neck. Your other hand can come down mid-chest level. When you're ready, those arms and those hands will push you on up. And we'll just meet comfortable seat, legs doing whatever your back body prefers they do. Eyes closed, face soft. Back to this place where we're centered. You might just notice how you feel now, physically, mentally, emotionally. With an inhale, we'll bring the palms together, tuck the thumbs at the heart. Invitation to bow your chin towards your chest. A space or a moment where one might express gratitude for this day, for the health of your body and its capacity to move, for the mind and its capacity to think. For your emotional being, the part of you that feels. And then there's that part of you that can witness all of these things that your being experiences. And there's gratitude for the witness, for the knowing of the witness. The witness in me, it honors the witness in you. Namaste.
Thank you.